Life's hard, but we ain't upset. Been a couple days, ain't slept. No place to lay my head.
No. There's just no point I'm around, silly.
Yes, we're back. Threekey interviews 1-to-1 with introduce yourself.
Nef, Threekey, ESS, 23 years old, from North Heath.
That's what we like. So the first question that I like to ask my brother, I always like to ask, like, how did you get into music?
About 12, 13, school playgrounds, a lot of the man had instrumentals on their phones, natty violins, all the old school instrumentals. Like if you was in school days, you knew about the instrumentals on your phones.
Yeah.
Really little 16s, weren't really a serious thing, more of a footballer.
Yeah.
But you know them days when you're trying to get involved, right? Them times there's some gigs in them and we're doing the music thing, so everyone's trying to be jumping on their little thing.
Yeah.
Really little 16s, weren't taking it serious. I was about 14, I think, when I first hopped on the booth, made a little tune. Then when I first took it seriously, to play when I started back when I was with Kets still.
Hey.
You know what I'm saying? Kets, bruv. The music that you write, bro, it's mad, innit? So every time that I hear Kets, bro, I just want to write something, get me?
That's what I like. I wish all my interviews were like this.
that's how it is, bro.
Like, the next question is, like, what inspires you?
Boy.
It's a hard one,
isn't it? But what man's been through, like, everything you've been through in life, innit? Yeah. Like, it could be from when you're young to the age I'm at now. Everything inspires me. Even when I step out on roads and I see shit happen, it'll inspire me to think, you know what, fuck it. I'm gonna put that in a lyric. Yeah. I'm gonna put it down on the bar. Even sometimes when I hear the man them. Yeah. So the people who are close to me, the things that I see, that's what inspires me, to be honest. Because you know what I'm saying, I can't be gassing and say, oh, bruv, big whips inspired, man.
Yeah.
Man, they got big whips, you get me? So the shit that man see in life, the bros, they inspire me all the time, bro. I say the bros put fire music out, so that's probably one of the main ones.
That's nice, man. That's nice. Like, one of my favourite questions to ask you is, if you had to, one sec, there's an aeroplane. I'm just gonna let that go past. See, I've learnt from the Verbs interview. Hey, listen, we're getting a microphone, so it's gonna. Excuse me. We're getting a microphone, so
we're getting these goodies from the bag.
Yeah, get one of these little goodies out the bag. The real question is, what we smoking on right now? What have we got right here?
Get me? We've got 2 strains of man sauce, man. I put the Girl Scout cooker in the Rizzler.
Look at that, mate. Oh, mate, look at that crispy bud. Fucking hell. Well, yeah, so, sorry about the little cut back there. So, yeah, my favourite question to ask usually is, like, if you had to show yourself with one song, what would it be and why? Like, if you had to showcase yourself with one song.
Dirty.
Dirty, yeah?
You know why, yeah?
I like
that part of life, man was going through so much. A lot of shit that people wouldn't see, but that part of life, you know what I'm saying?
Devon times, fam. That place was gritty, fam.
Spent most of the time away from family, you know what I'm saying, to the man them were doing and seeing certain things. Them times there I was going through a sticky little situation with exes, and then bam, just put on a piece of paper, and then that's how I come with Dirty, bruv. It's to me, it's one of the best tunes that I've personally written, you know what I'm saying? Like, even if I listen to it back now, it still gets my gas like, rah, shit.
You're trying to do me, I'm trying to do me, fam. I'm trying to be different.
Yeah,
blowing out to the face, till my eyes actually. Hey, back in the day. Hey.
Mad thing, isn't it?
See, I never want to listen. Yeah, I'll put the link to Dirty down there. That was off my first mixtape, One for Sorrow, wasn't it? Yeah, track 11. Love that track. I think, who else is on that? That's me.
Me, you, and Emerge, innit?
Emerge, yeah. Whole time.
Everyone went in, man. Fire track, but it was one of them tunes here that ain't out there. But if you find it, you probably listen to it and think, you know what? You know what I'm saying? This is hard.
What is it? The hook in it? Is that?
My head. Nah, ain't baked, ain't fresh.
I'm dirty. Pac-Man TV.
Back in the days, I was a serious footballer, bro. Apart from that,
you've been scouting recently, you know?
Yeah. Recently, I'm trying to go to the next path of life. You know what I'm saying? Man can't be there in the same stupidness forever. Get me? Come out of jail. And I'm thinking, what else can I do that's going to benefit me, but also something I'm going to enjoy? So at the moment, I'm doing a bit of scouting here and there. And right now, I'm loving it, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm loving it. It's something different. It's Especially from a couple years ago, we were sitting in dirty spots and doing strippiness. Now I'm trying to put the life into something more, more. Even now, like now I've come out and I've been out for maybe what, now for a year now. No one should be going there, blood. You know what I'm saying? Like, I see a lot of kids now saying, oh, they want me making money, they want me doing trapping, they want me doing this, they want me doing that. But just think about it now, bro. Like, honestly, it's not worth sitting in a fucking 4x4, just in a fucking small space, just smell the next man's shit, smell the next man's fuck. It's not a nice place to be, bro. But you know what it is? We've come out, we thought differently. Certain man come out of jail and do the same shit, bro. They're back on the road, still moving bits and bobs, bro.
Very true.
But it's a myth, bro. You get me? Right now, I haven't been doing music a lot, but I still got bare bars from jail. Watch.
And truly, there's a couple things that are unreleased that like we even worked on. That are, like they're actually dropping very soon. Innit? Like there's that collab with Team Kilo. That's dropping in the next couple weeks, bro. So that's one new track from you at least, innit?
Serious. You know, it is. Right now, it's sticky. You know what I'm saying? I want to say it's sticky, but there's not really time to be putting pen to paper.
Yeah.
I'm always thinking of freestyles. Man, put a beat on every so often and freestyle. But I ain't been doing much pen to paper time right now, bro. But
it's hard sometimes, bro. It's hard to actually put the pen to the paper sometimes. Even like me, like I'm finding it hard to get any good beats at the moment. And then all the time that I do find the good beats, it's like you got it, you pen to it, but then you message the producer. It's like
it's different, bro. It is. Yeah. Nowadays, there's so much producers out there paying 5 beats out. 5 beats. Bro.
Trust me.
You know what I'm saying, but music ain't free, bro. Everyone's trying to be eaten. The same way we're trying to be eaten, producers trying to be eaten, but as Ket's bathroom, make your bread and butter, bro. You know what I'm saying? Anything do, try connect to people, try network with producers, try network with other rappers. Slowly you'll get there, bro. We got to start again, but
hey, don't.
It's not in the
go on. That's what I like to hear. What's your opinion on what fucking happened to our channel, bro?
Bro, I'm upset, bro. Because personally, you know what I'm saying, I've seen the channel from before jail, after jail, and then now the channel's gone down. So all the tunes I was listening to when I was in jail, you know what I'm saying, it's not really the same now. It's on a new channel. Get me? That's the hard work that man have been putting in from
5 years of work, fam.
That's
like I released a song today, yeah, and I've been working on some like there's a new thing. You'll see it as part of this channel now. It's called Hidden Gems, yeah. So these are like all songs that we never released from back in the day, yeah. Like I'm gonna put out Cheaters and all of that. But I was editing up Wayne, yeah, and I realised when I was editing it up, yeah, doing this little visual for it, bruv, we recorded Wayne in 2014.
Yeah,
like that's fucking crazy, fam.
I know. That was the one for Sorrow. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, and this is what we're saying. Like even when you listen to Wayne, you realise that is what it was. That's the life that we was living. There weren't no we're chatting shit saying, oh man, I'm doing this and doing that. No, it's not a good thing to be, oh yeah, man, joking.
It was different though. It was different for us. Like when we was doing all them things. Like obviously, I don't want us to say anything too stupid on camera, bro. But like when we was on all that dumbness, yeah, like God knows it weren't cool. God knows that it wasn't a thing where everyone was talking about it, where everyone was busting lyrics about it and da-da-da-da-da. Obviously there was trap rappers and that.
Now it's changed, man.
It's changed. Now it's like the cool thing. It's like, oh, it's a good thing to go and live in a bando.
There's all the young bucks, bro. You know what it is, yeah? All these young bucks are making it seem like some good thing that if you want to blow in music, and this is the reason why I don't listen to UK music no more, yeah? Because all the young bucks, if you want to blow now, it seems like you got to be doing something gritty, you got to be doing bando, you got to be doing chingins, you got to be doing blood. Get me? That like if you're gonna be doing music and you're doing real life things, well, look at Rap Man. Look at all these man doing serious.
That's what I mean. Even same way with Cadet as well. It's like the next question, my brother. So I wanted to know, yeah, like I always ask people what's your top 3 songs at the moment, yeah. But usually I say in the UK. But you just said fuck the UK. So yeah, what's your top 3 songs at the moment?
Right now, yeah, I would listen to the US thing, man.
You had this young stupid guy.
Yeah, bruv. Obviously, Mozzie, bruv.
I can't stop listening to it.
Mozzie, bruv. Remember,
yeah.
My guy Mozzie, bruv. I listen to Mozzie, bruv, like every day, man. But the top 3 tunes right now.
No, with Mozzie though, I'm pretty sure he's an actual crackhead, fam. Like you see him in the vids, yeah. Like he looks like he smokes budge, fam. He looks like he's on work, fam.
He's lyrically, bruv.
Yeah, he's cold. He's cold.
But right now, I've been listening to fucking.
You got a long skin there?
No, I don't.
I'm gonna have to pop to the shop in a sec.
3 tunes have been banging right now. It's hard, bro. I Polo G, yeah. Obviously, Finer Things is one of my favourite songs of the year, bro. Like,
Oh yeah?
Yeah, one of my favourite songs, bro. Like, man, I stumbled across it and I was like, this shit is fucking fire,
I
bro.
love it when that shit happens
I
when
was
you're on
like,
YouTube.
yo,
and
I was
catch
like,
something.
this guy is fire, bro. Yeah. So Polo G, Finer Things, banging Little TJ Brothers, banger as well. Boy, but the best tune, you know what it is, yeah? This tune I've been banging, John Lucas, Chris Brown, yeah? I think it's called Get It or something, blood. But it's fine, bruv. It is satin mad, bruv.
Fam, it's mad how Chris Brown, yeah, can just get rape charges, beat up girl and all that.
Bro,
and then it makes everyone want to work with him more because they just know he's the bad guy now. It's like,
This tune's different. When I first heard it, bro, I was like, yo, this is fire. But at the same time, I've been listening to a lot of Young M.A. She's serious as well, you know.
bruv, I've been listening to this. There's this like I just found it on YouTube as well. Yeah, I think I was just listening to just like some bog standard some bog standard shit. Patience or some shit. Yeah. On the side, yeah, came up this girl called Coffee. Have you heard of her?
I've heard of Coffee, bro.
Fam,
she's fire,
cold.
She's fire. You know what it is, yeah? Funny story, you know.
Hey.
Yeah. I first stumbled onto Kofi, yeah. Coffee, yeah.
Kofi, yeah.
When I was
say no more Kofi.
Coffee was when I was in jail, bro. Yeah. I heard about up on that
Interview if I didn't have to cut it at random points because of our fucked up memory card and batteries and blah blah. But anyway, yeah. So we talk about Kofi, sorry.
Yeah, Kofi.
Coffee. That's me like.
First heard on a Let's Learn beat, bro. I was just laying on my bed thinking, yo, this girl is talented. First of all, you don't really hear a lot of Jamaican artists come and duck their fucking Let's Learn beat.
Yeah, that's
on a freestyle, yeah. I was like, yo, she's talented. Got back, come home now, and there's a couple artists I want to listen to. Was Jonah Lucas one of them. She was the other one.
what, Jonah Lucas?
Jonah Lucas, yeah.
Yeah.
I heard him on the Gucci Gang remix. I was like, well, this guy's taking the piss, bro. I'm like, he's taking.
Ain't he the guy? Is Jonah Lucas the one that does all the things where it's like two perspectives of a story?
He done I'm Not Racist.
Is that the one where it's like a white guy?
Yeah,
and he did the one as well where the guy follows the other guy, and it's the two perspectives of the guy that gets killed, and it was based on a true story, innit? Where it's like where he's like the white guy, and the white guy's like, I ain't got no friends. This guy made friends with me, but it turns out the guy that made friends with him so he could dead him. And then he does it as the position of.
See Jonah, yeah. He's weird, bro. Like not weird like that, but he can flip it quick. He can do the story thing. He can do the songs, and he can do diss tracks.
That's what you mean. He's a triple threat, mate. He's got the
Bro,
whole thing.
and I first heard him on the Gucci Gang. I was like, this guy, he's something else. First of all, it's coming to next. First of all, it's coming to next man's tune, taking the piss and violating. But then when I come home, I was listening to more, and he wasn't just doing it to my man's tunes. He's doing it to everyone's tunes. He's coming, taking the piss. Then he jumps to Eminem, jumps to Eminem's albums.
Yeah.
Now I'm saying that's big for someone who's just coming out the woodworks.
Yeah.
So he's
obviously talent speaks loud. It's the same thing with Verbs, isn't it? It's like with Verbs, it was like it's always just a matter of time until he blows. Like we all know that. Do you know what I mean? Even he knows that. Do you know what I mean? He probably wouldn't admit that. Like, I don't want everyone to think he's cocky or nothing.
No, but with Verbs, yeah, Verbs one of the ones, yeah, like from get-go you knew he was in the blow. First of all, the scene that he's in, he's talented, bro.
Yeah.
He's talented, you know what I'm saying?
But that type of rap as well, like it's like he is definitely like.
It's not easy, bro. No, it's not easy, bro.
Because it's all poetic, innit? It's a lot more like metaphorical, a lot more like it's like less literal almost, and like more like like poetic, like you got like that.
It's mad, bro.
Alright, listen, I'm gonna go for our next question, yeah? So I like to say this one, yeah? Like I only thought of this with Verbs the other day, funnily enough, yeah? But like, so what's your biggest regret?
I was gonna say not getting caught, but then I wouldn't say that because now the life I'm going through, I wouldn't change it for the world. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So my biggest regret would probably be not pursuing things. No, sometimes you think, oh, I'm gonna do that, but then
you don't do it. Something else comes up.
Half-hearted. My times I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna do that, and I'm half-hearted. I'm not doing it. I've started pursuing it. Just give up. So now what it is now, I'm starting to take things to the end. I don't want to be doing shit half-hearted no more. That's my biggest regret, being half-hearted with things, man.
I think that's a good thing to regret still.
Yeah, bro. Half-heartedness is.
And then the flip side of that question is, what's your biggest achievement?
Boy, my biggest achievements in becoming, man.
Oh yeah, that's true. Hey,
Our biggest achievement's coming, man.
that's true. That's
You know
true.
what I'm saying? In the summer, my biggest achievement will be here, man. Trust me. That's when you'll see a whole nother side of man. Get me? All the side of being young and being like, oh fuck that, or like thinking of life as nothing, bro. And now I've got to think of life as raw, you know.